So first of all, we are going to create our folder, and for that I am going to be heading towards command prompt. So I'm going to be moving towards command prompt, and I will be going to desktop and will be creating my first project. Let's say my project name is portfolio. Now I'm going to moving towards portfolio, uh, and I am going to create my HTML, CSS and JavaScript file. So for that I am going to be creating type null greater than index.html, then index.css, and in the similar way it will be index.js. Okay, so my HTML, CSS and JavaScript file is being created, and let's move on to my folder, and I will be typing code dot. It will open my VS Code, so it will take some time. Okay, my VS Code is now opened, and my folder is ready. So I will be creating an image folder. My image folder is being created, and I will be keeping few images inside my image folder. So let us move to my desktop. I have copied my 3 image and kept it inside my image folder. So just may take a view. This is my 3 image. Okay, and it would be kept inside my project section. Okay, so first of all, I will be creating a boilerplate of my HTML code. For that, let's create my boilerplate is ready, and then first I will code my HTML part, then CSS, and then we will try to move to JavaScript. Okay, so I am creating my division tag, and let's say um, my name of the class is portfolio. Fine. Inside the class, it will be having 3 sections. First of all, it will be having the navigation section, div class nav. Then it is going to be having um, the profile section, and then the footer section. Fine. So let's copy the path and move to my and paste it here. Let's see how it is looking. Okay, so no errors are there. Now I will be creating the navigation bar. So for that, um, I will be creating 2 class. Let's say my first class name is um, logo, and second are links. Fine. So I will be naming portfolio here, and inside my links I will be creating an unordered list, and this unordered list will be having the instance like um, okay, let us copy this instance and just paste it here. Fine. The first instance will be home, second it will be my about, third will be projects, fourth will be contacts. Okay, I will be removing this. Now let's just move to my home page and refresh it. Okay, so you can see that my navigation bar is created, and now I am going to move on to my profile section. So my profile section is divided into about, projects, and the home part. Okay, so first let's create the heading part. Let's say the class name is heading. Then the second class name is, um, let's say the second class name is about, and the third class is project. Div class name. Fine. Okay, now in heading class we are going to put some a profile photo and some small notation. In about part we are going to put our, who am I and what are my skills, and in the project part I am going to mention all my projects. Okay, so in heading part, what will be there? A few instance, who am I, and a profile photo. Okay, so for that I will be creating two class. Let's say the first class is, um, profile photo. Oh, sorry. Let's the first class name is, know me, and the second class name is, like profile photo. Fine. So inside know me, what I'm going to write? Mm, let's say I'm going to be writing, um, hello, I am, um, um, let's say this one, and then so I have made, so I have put, hello I am in my h1 tag, and then I'm going to be putting my name inside the paragraph tag, which is going to be enclosed with a bold tag. So let's say my name is Koshan. Fine. And in this section I am going to be putting my image tag, and now to fetch my image, I'm going to be moving on, let's say to Dice Beer. So this is a website where you can find unlimited number of avatars, which you can use a number of time in your while building your website or creating something else. So let's say I am going to be creating my own avatar. Let's say I'm going to be creating my pixel. No, let's say, okay, so avatars, and as you change the name you can see that the avatars are also changing. So let's say I am creating some, oh, one second. Okay, so I want this picture, so for that I am going to be moving on to this, and I am going to copy the link and put it inside my, um, source tag. Fine. Okay, I'm saving it and moving to my website. So you can see my avatar is created. Okay. uh, okay, now I am going to mention, I forgot that I am going to be mention of my uh, some of my, in I'm going to be mentioning some of, like, what I do, what I achieved, who am I. So for that I am going to create some few instance, like let's say I'm going to be creating developer, um, then um, student, then let's say I'm developer, student, and mention like traveler, then designer. Okay, so just add it in my website and just refresh my page. So you can see this is being added, and now I want to um, add some space after every instance. So as I have told you that I will be creating, I will be writing and in BSP, fine. After each instance I am going to be placing it so that it will generate an space. Okay, fine. So okay, so my heading part is over. Now I will be moving to my about section, which is going to be having a brief description, who am I and what I do. So I'm not going to be writing so many things, just I'm going to be put the predefined context. Okay, let again write the same thing, fine. And just move on to my page and just refresh it. Okay, it's looking fine. And just add few buttons. Okay, this button will just add this button will be showing about my skills, like I am a like I work on HTML, like I work on CSS, I work on JavaScript, and many more things like that. So for that I will be creating these few instance, let's say HTML, then okay, um, let's say this is CSS, then this is JavaScript, let's better it write as JS, and here let's say write some few programming language like Python, um, then uh, C++, then um, Java, fine, and refresh my page. Okay, so you can see all my buttons are created, and my about section is ready. Now I'm going to move on to my project section, where I am going to be describing the projects, what I did, and each project will be having some few description about, like it is being made up of with HTML, CSS, or it is being made with Python or C++, like that. So for that I'm going to be moving to um, my project section, and let's say I'm creating an item. Oh, sorry, div class item, and inside item we are going to have mm, inside item we are going to be having image and a uh, small writings about that project. Okay, so let's say image src equals to uh, this one, and then I'm going to be writing like weather app, then with what it have been made, it is being going to be mentioned like this, and I'm going to be writing okay, one second. mm, Sorry, I'm going to be writing like HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript, and I'm going to be creating some more instance like that. For that, let's copy the same thing and paste it again. And let's say this is weather app, this is social app, um, and it is being made with um, HTML and CSS. um, let's say this is um, e-commerce app, and it is being made with um, Python and JavaScript. Next, it is going to be like machine a chatbot, and it is being made with simply Python. Okay, so I guess this is enough for you. Just save it and move into my app again, website again. So you can see that this is being created. Now I will be adding some images, and for that I have already kept some images in my image folder, and I'm just going to be setting my path. Okay, so it is being present, all my images are present in my image folder. So for that I will be heading to my image folder. So you can see this being generated, and then I will be adding what image I am going to add. So let's say I'm adding I1 JPG image. Then for this I am adding I2 JPG image. Then for this I am adding I3, and for this I am adding I2. Okay, so just save it and move to my website again. So you can see that all my images are added in my website, and now I am going to be creating my footer section. And my footer section will be having the links of my LinkedIn profile, of my LinkedIn, of my Facebook, or like my GitHub. So for that I will be creating an unordered list, and inside this unordered list it is going to be have few anchor tags which will be having the links of my social media. Okay, so say href, and then okay, once again, um, and I'm just going to be copying this same thing and pasting it. Okay, now I need to add some icons so that the user can know that which link is what. So for that I am going to be moving towards a new website, that is Material Icon. So let us move to my Material Icon. So this is a website which is having the predefined a large number of icons which you can add in your website. First you have to copy the link of that website, and it is directly present here. You can just copy it. Okay, I have copied, and I will just paste it at the top here after title, and then I am going to be adding the icons I want to placed inside my website. The first icon, okay, so first of all I will be moving towards my social link, and I am going to be adding icons like Facebook. I am just going to be copy this and just move it and add it here. Fine. Then I'm going to be adding like my Instagram, and then mm, my LinkedIn, okay. So I have added it, and just move on to my website and refresh my page. So you can see that all my images, first of all let me zoom it out again. So you can see that all my images, all the icons are being added inside my website, and it was just like that it was being shown in the material design icon. Okay, so I will be just okay. Now I will be adding the copyright part, and it will be just be placed after this unordered list. Okay, so it will be having copy. Okay, just as the same way I am going to be finding out the copyright. um, Now finding this icon is quite difficult in material design in this website, but there is no other way. You have to find out. um, um, it's quite difficult to find out the icon, so okay, I will be just adding here. Just move on to this copyright, and just cross it and just write Bhushan Datta, sorry, 2022. Okay, and just save it and refresh my page. Okay, so this is added, and finally our HTML part is ready, and now we are going to be heading on to our CSS part.